Hi, in this video on my Arduino Mega2560 I want to continue with an experiment with the NTC and this red LED. As previously shown, this RLC circuit makes that the LED starts up bright and then dims, and I thought it would be a nice idea to couple the lamp to the RLC circuit so that the lamp dims as well, and then I can check what result the NTC shows. Of course, the fan will be regulated by the potmeter as well, and with that I should have some nice value change in the serial monitor. But first let's see how we can couple things. Right now the motor and fan is running constantly, however the red LED is not burning and the lamp is not burning, so I decide to put the old situation back, which means that I will put this back into the plus, and that's a wiring issue, I think. That is a wiring issue. Then I put it to 0 to avoid further incidents. The lamp is working, and I've taken the multimeter again. As I will show you, it's set to measure resistance, and since the NTC is a resistor, I will put the wires of the multimeter onto the NTC and see if the values in the serial monitor somehow resemble the values on the multimeter. And right now the value is completely 0. Putting the lamp very close to the NTC, I expect to see a change. And that so far I do not see a change in the multimeter. It is, so let me show you again, it is statically remaining 0, and let me put the fan back to work. it runs quite slowly, but that should hardly be an issue. What is an issue, however, is that the serial motor at this moment doesn't show anything. So I have to look into the values at the NTC resistor. Doesn't show anything at all. So this let me restart the serial motor. And then an unexpected error comes on that the board is not available. So I have to recheck the complete connection. The connection has been restored. The culprit was mysteriously the black wire from the pot meter to analog 0. Input NTC shows very low values. So if I remove the lamp, what happens? So far hardly anything. There is no cooling down. Incidentally, a little bit higher value, like 17 or 18, is passing by for the NTC. But let me show the multimeter. It is steady at 0. So either I'm misunderstanding, which I don't think so. So what I do think, however, if I put this close to the NTC, nothing is happening, although again incidentally a higher value. Let me turn the pot meter up. And then much higher values come, but not on the multimeter. So the question is, let me check on the multimeter. And reduce the speed on the NTC. And the multimeter still gives nothing. So I have to check something on the measurement. And once again, the error is in the details, or the devil is in the details, I should say. And now the multimeter does show a very clear output. So let me show with the indicator showing here. It shows just slightly under 100 ohms, and if I take the lamp back, what will it do? So far nothing. So this can be interesting in the measurements so far with the lamp away from the NTC. It shows on the serial monitor 33. With the lamp put right to it, there's hardly any change. So this shows that the NTC, as shown in the serial monitor, does not correspond to the value of the resistor, or on the multimeter anyway. So let's see what happens when I put the voltmeter again. Now the NTC values in the serial monitor vary from low 30s to mid 40s. So that is a change. And let me cool it down again. However, it should be noted that the multimeter still shows slightly under the 100 ohms. Motor is down. The NTC values in the serial monitor go down to lower 30s. And unfortunately the indicator on the in this case the resistor meter show slightly under 100 ohms, and it hasn't changed since. So what that indicates about the NTC, I don't know yet, but I think that the NTC isn't showing the resistance. So that is a quite interesting experiment, and the question is then, what does it show? So I'll have to find that out. In the meantime, I also noticed that the LED from the RLC circuit hasn't burned yet, not at all, and not diminished. So I'll have to check that out as well. With everything running, it turns out that this red LED is actually working. If I short circuit the capacitor, you see that the LED is burning and slowly dims. So it actually does burn. No problem with that. The only thing that is not consistent with my findings so far is the NTC value. So that remains to be investigated. Let me put it like this, maybe slightly to the right, so you can get a real overview of what is happening. So the fan is burning, lamp straight on the NTC, and you see the indicator. I put the lamp away, let it run for a little while. and if there's any change, it has to be very little, because I don't see the indicator move. Of course this is analog, and if you have for example a 4-digit digital one, then you might see something. Right now I don't. So let me put the fan completely down, see the indicator, and still not moving. Maybe I'm expecting too much and too soon. But so far this is interesting enough to have a go for a next experiment in the next episode. So for now I would say thank you for watching, and certainly to be continued.